Alright, hello everyone. Today we're going to be talking about your 4th of July forecast. So I'm going to get right into this. I'm going to talk about your high temps, if you're under severe risk today, and also, just kind of the NAM 3KM model run, and showing if you're going to see some precipitation today. A lot of America should be kind of dry, except for maybe the western half of America will be more wetter than the eastern half. So we're going to begin here. We're going to move on. So this is your high temps today. You can see a big majority of the country is going to be 90s. We have some hundreds here in Texas. Even along the Oklahoma border, we have 97, so very hot all across much of America here. With the only exception being in kind of the mountainous regions in, the kind of the northwest. And that's kind of like the Pacific Northwest, and that's where we see the mountains. That's why we're going to see some probably some lower temperatures there. But overall, pretty nice day for your 4th of July. Gonna be pretty steamy everywhere, but it's also just gonna be nice temperatures as well. It's gonna be hot, but it's gonna be worth it. It's gonna be nice to be outside. So that's going to be your high temperatures. Now, your low temperatures. Let me go do it. There we go. Your low temperatures, you can see. A good majority of the country, low temperatures 70s, 60s. That's going to be a pretty big thing here. It looks like the Houston area could get up to almost 80 for their low, even over here in Nevada, California, Arizona. Wait, that's New Mexico. Never mind, New Mexico. Oh gosh. Yeah, no, you guys are 85s, 80s, 85s for your low temperature. That's going to be pretty hot at night, so that's gotta be horrible for you guys. But you can see a good majority of the country will be 70s, 60s for their low temperature today. As well as up here, we have 59, 60s in kind of the northeast, that northeast corner over there. As well as in the northwest, we have 46 for a low temperature, 47 here in the middle of Nevada, Idaho, 56, 56. So you can see we have a lot of the country will be pretty hot for their low temperatures, just a few exceptions here. Now we're going to move on to your day 1 forecast. That's a slight risk. And you can see here, this is going to be basically a lot for, Nebraska. It'll be for the North Dakota, a little bit of Minnesota, South Dakota, as well as Texas, Albuquerque, New Mexico, as well as looks like Colorado, yeah. So Colorado, Texas, even the Oklahoma Panhandle could be seeing some severe weather today, and that marginal risk just kind of connects it all right there. So we'll see you have a risk of severe weather, but a lot of the country is going to be kind of dry for today. And you'll see that in the next slides, and I'll not talk during them so you guys can just take in what's going on here. Yeah, you can see here, big slight risk area, small one down here, so we're going to check that out, make sure we're, basically just make sure you have ways to receive warnings. I know you're going to be partying tonight and having a good time, lighting some fireworks off, but, make sure that you have ways to receive warnings in case that it comes to that. Now, we're going to go ahead, and I'm not going to talk. This is the western half of America NAM 3KM loop, and you can see here, I'm going to talk during it. And you can see here, we do have storms that fire up here at the very end of the day in North Dakota, as well as this kind of line right here from basically Nebraska all the way down to Texas, with some stronger storms right there where we have that slight risk pretty head-on. You can see that kind of front that's formed with all these rain showers. But most of kind of behind that line right there, it's very dry here, with the exception of kind of the Seattle area. We do have some scattered showers possibly, but much of kind of California, Arizona, Nevada, Oregon, Washington, Idaho as well, that's going to be very dry. So, that's why we could see some fires. So that's why you got to make sure that you got to look at your local officials and see what they're saying about fireworks. Make sure that you're actually able to light them off, so that because you don't want to start a fire. So yeah, just make sure you're checking with local officials, because we don't want to start fires on 4th of July. Now, This is the eastern half of America, the NAM 3KM loop. And you can see we're basically dry all across the board here, except for some scattered showers in North Carolina, the Carolinas, Kentucky, Tennessee, also in Alabama, Mississippi, and also Florida, some scattered showers as well. But most of the eastern half of America is dry, except for, of course, that front sweeping across the nation here with some storms in Texas as well as some storms firing up in North Dakota and Minnesota right there. So, you know, it's going to be pretty dry, which is good for most of us, even though some people need that water because, you know, it's getting some droughts popping up here and there across America, so that's why we need some water in some locations, but some areas just not going to get it. But yeah, and also I will have a video coming out tomorrow about tropical depression soon to form Eduardo, I think, and that is going to be a new tropical storm, fifth storm of the 2020 Atlantic hurricane season. It's going to be a tropical storm, currently a tropical depression. I'll have a video coming out on that tomorrow, so stay tuned for that. But that's it for today's video, guys. Make sure to leave a like, maybe subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Party hard, have a good 4th of July. Really enjoy yourself, you know, meet up with some friends maybe, of course, safely, because we're still kind of in a quarantine-ish. But yeah, have fun, and I'll see you all tomorrow in the next video. Hope you enjoyed. Bye, everyone. Stay safe.